Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This afternoon we're going to be using the goldmaxx power on a stubble field near Swindon. I got permission for it yesterday, so we're going to nip out there this afternoon a bit quick to see if there's anything to be found out there, but until we get out there this afternoon, who knows? It may be a complete waste of time, or on the other hand, I may have some finds to show you, but again, camera will not lie. I will go out and take some selected shots in the stubble this afternoon for you, and if there's nothing to be found, then that's it. Then at the end of the clip I will have nothing to show you at all, but this time I shall be experimenting with a little lens to give me a little bit of close-up on any objects that I may find. So, you know, I will share them with you if I find them. So, we'll see you out in the field this afternoon. Thank you very much. There we are, we've arrived on site on the old stubble field. Oh, that's pretty blowy out here, as you can probably hear. What I need to show you in this stubble field, it looks a pretty uninteresting field, but you come over to this part of the field here, you suddenly start seeing loads of rocks. All them rocks in the field there could be a sign of past habitation. If you look very, very carefully, there's a piece of pottery there, look. This could be, what, 15th century, 16th century? Now look, there's a piece of jug handle there, look, that's medieval. That's a good sign. Not to guarantee there's going to be any finds here, of course, but yeah, you know, you just got to go and have a look around and see which part of the field is going to be more interesting. This part of the field's got loads of rubble, the soil is dark, look, there's bits of pot everywhere, look, there's a part of an old bottle there, look. It's not very old, probably Victorian I would have thought, but could signify long usage of the field. Bit of medieval pot. You know, like you can just go around and pick the stuff up on the surface. I tell you what, I bet old Time Team would be creaming themselves with this, wouldn't they? Oh well, let's see if there's anything to find out here anyway. We're going to set the old machine up. Say we'll be obviously, this afternoon we're going to set the... Oh, goodness me, that wind. We're going to be setting the goldmaxx on a lower setting today, because obviously the iron out there is going to be murderous. There's the old double beeps. A little bit of the old iron threshold. Midway, I might go back that forward a little bit just to get rid of some of the mineral. But the soil's pretty littered with coke and bits and pieces, so we're going to try to eliminate those. And again, a little bit of iron volume just to let you know really what's in the ground, and so you can compensate accordingly. Okay. If we're not blown over, hopefully we'll find something for you this afternoon. So we'll just cut to the good finds. Thank you. Oh, it's proving to be hard work today. I've just had about 10 pieces of coke in succession. I obviously haven't bothered to film them, but if you listen to this one. That's a better signal. It's difficult to see what you're doing in this, with this wind howling and... Can't see it there, let's have a look. Still in the hole, it's a pretty deep one. success. It's in my hand somewhere. Oh! I got a hammered again. Look at that. Not a very good one, admittedly. Bit worn again, but very worn. It's a penny. Medieval penny. Look at that, look. I've been amongst all this coke for ages now and hadn't had nothing at all. And out pops a medieval penny. That's a good start. Well, not a good start. I've been here about half hour, but I'm going to have a drink now and then we're going to come back and see if we can find something else. Oh, brilliant. Oh, you can see where an old footpath runs just right across the old field there. Look, you can just make out the old track running across the stubble. If we pan right across, well, you can see just in that green area in front of me, in the stubble, that's where all the pottery seems to be concentrated there. So after I've had a drink, I'm going to go and scan that and check in for more. Well, I've had one hammered, so and the rest has been rubbish, but I think there's a good chance of getting another one, so you know, we'll have to just try chance our arm, and you know, it's just nice to have a drink, because despite it being so windy out here, it's very, very hot, and you know, it's excuse me, there's a entrance over there through the gateway. I'm going to walk towards that. And how many times do you come to a site and you see power lines? They're always there, aren't they? On the interesting bits as well. It's crazy how many times that happens, but luckily the goldmaxx don't seem to be too bothered by it. Anyway, let's continue the search. Yes, just had a signal down here. Ah, that's a nice sharp one. Still there. A bit of a pinpoint. Hey, come down. Got the little magic screwdriver on the job. Ah, this is an odd looking thing. Ah, looks like it's a military badge of some description. Oh, crikey. It's not medieval, but I wonder if it's the Fusiliers or something. When I later when I get home and I've washed it, I'll do a close-up for you. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, just had a nice signal again. It's quite a deep one. Quite a deep one for the old goldmaxx again. It's working very well. I'm just finding lots of bloody coke on here at the moment, but I'm dissuading myself to use the coke cancel. Oh, I've got a buckle. Ah, cool. It's a bit corroded. Oh, it's bronze. It's got a bronze buckle. Nice bronze buckle, look. It's got an iron pin still attached. Yeah. Ah. That's another nice find. That's 3 good finds today so far. I think it's every chance another hammer could turn up here, I think, because that's just the right sort of period I'm looking for. Oh, we continue. Well, it's been a little while since I've had a signal now. I've almost gone to sleep along here. I've just flicked up a little bronze medieval strap end. At last I've got something pretty dateable to the, what, 13th century? Ah, I still haven't lost hope of getting another hammered, but getting pretty quiet now. I just had a wonderful signal there. I think on a couple more signals I'm going to clear off. It's getting a bit... Oh no, the sun's just come out. That makes a change. Ah, it's getting a bit wet just now, but Yeah, the old weather has been deteriorating, something wrong. Oh, oh, oh. Got another buckle. Oh, let's have a look, see how that focus works. Oh, look at that, look. Cool, that ain't a bad one. I should say that's probably Stuart period. Stuart period. It looks like it's got this chape on as well. That's unusual. Ah, great find. When I clean that up, I'll show it with the others. Oh, brilliant. We live in hope. There you go. Another good day's detecting. Awful lot of rubble down here, as you can see. I'm going to come back here when he's ploughed this, because there's definitely a medieval building on here. You can see by the finds I'm going to show you when I get back home after I've washed them. You will see that, you know, broadly speaking, they're a medieval Tudor period. So there may have been maybe a little farmstead on here at one time. So yeah, great, brilliant. Definitely going to have to come back here in the near future. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. A nice Stuart period buckle, complete with its chape, which was found this afternoon in the stubble. Very, very agreeable little find. The other thing to show you is the Tudor version of a shoe buckle. This is complete with its iron tang and would date to about 1520, I should think. Very nice little find in itself. And the military badge, a bit more of a mystery, this one. It's got Ubique on there, meant to represent a hand grenade or something, but a very nice find all the same. And complete with its rusty iron pin on the back there. And may well be early Victorian, I should think, I'd guess, but more research required. And there's a medieval chape. I think it's a lace chape. I think, complete with its rivets, and you can see that it's splayed open on the top there, which reveals its forked spacer. And this is completely intact, although a bit cruddy on that end, but very nice all the same. The only hammer of the day was this medieval halfpenny of, I think it's Edward III. I think there's not really a great deal on there, but you can make out the cross and pellets on there. But you know, we got there's obviously more out there. We just need to go out there when it's ploughed, you know, and give it a bit of a thrashing. The thimble was just a bog standard aluminium keepsake with "Remember Me" on there. It's totally, well, very crudded, so not the most exciting of finds, but a find all the same. And finally, we managed a cartwheel penny. We always seem to achieve the old cartwheel pennies on these so-called worked out sites, so you know. Anyway, brilliant day's detecting. Thank you very much.